What's going on, guys? Buddy Banter, back in the studio,
Again,
episode number 8.
we back.
At it again for another week, bringing the cool content, the laughs, and all that cool charisma.
I just come to talk.
Yeah, he came to talk.
Yeah.
He just came here to get paid.
I
Either
wish.
getting a paycheck.
I want to get paid or get laid, and I ain't getting neither one of them in this studio.
Well, I got no comments on that because I did just get a little paycheck from the job today, so I can't complain at all.
I get paid next week.
I do too. I get paid every week.
Do you
now.
get paid every week?
I get paid every week now.
Oh, how you like that?
I'm going to love it because now things go back. It's like things reset. Things go back to zero. Things go back to normal. Get paid every week. You know, come home every day.
That's like being in high school all over again.
Dude, I said something. I said it to Char today, and I said it to somebody else. I might not love what I'm doing right now, but I'm gonna learn to really like it.
I mean, nobody loves to work.
I mean, that's true too, though. That's true too, because it's
a job is a job. No matter what job you go to, something's going to turn it into shit eventually.
Oh yeah.
I like my job. Don't get me wrong, but like if I had the opportunity to sit at home and not work and play video games all day, and then go to the gym and work out, that's exactly what I would do.
Dude. So for the past, like, I'd say month, I spend like maybe $6 every week, and I play $1,000 a day for Life Lottery to try to win that lottery for $1,000 a day. I feel like I'm winning the million and winning the Powerball is a stretch, even though the $1,000 a day is probably a stretch too. $1,000 a day, hey, I'm gonna quit.
That's a lot of money.
I'm gonna quit.
Yeah, that's
7 G's a week. But what are you gonna do? How you gonna turn that down? That's $365,000 a year.
Couldn't turn it down.
I mean, what? Who's gonna say no to that?
I mean, I most definitely wouldn't say no to that.
So I throw, and I actually won some money last night off of it. I won like $4 or $5 or $6. Hey, reinvested.
Yeah, I mean,
replay it.
You run it like a business.
That's right.
Reinvest.
Hey, I put it in. I win some back. Put it back in. Hey, just keep playing with the money.
You're playing with house money now.
Yeah, playing with house money. So, but we'll see what happens. Hey, you can't win if you don't play.
Yeah, you can't win if you don't play.
That's all I know.
I don't play as often as I used to.
Yeah.
But like when I play now, I win.
Yeah.
It might not be a whole lot,
but
I'm winning almost every time I play.
Well, we'll see what happens. I got some scratch offs. I got to scratch off.
That'll be great. That will be great.
But, and on the other hand, in today's debate, we are going. Oh,
how's your week been?
It's okay.
So you started a new job?
I did. The day was.
How's your feet feel?
They're okay, but they still burn.
You got you some new shoes yet?
No. I'm looking. I got to go this weekend and find me some.
Listen, you're not going to go and get you a pair of $50-$60 pair of shoes.
I know.
Invest the money.
I'm going to go buy some good shoes.
Yeah, invest the money.
I'm going to go buy good shoes.
Just know, if you're going to be walking the way you told me you're going to be walking, you're going to be buying a pair of shoes every year.
Yeah. I mean, I still may. I mean, even if they are good shoes.
Like the ones that I got, I pay like $180 for those, and like I'm buying a new pair of shoes like every year or every 2 years.
I can't help I'm cheap. But yes, I will pay money for good shoes. Especially that's like my boots. When I did construction, I paid good money for my boots. Because again, we're paying what, $2 something for those boots? Yeah, I still paid $180. I got mine for $180. I had a little help. Pop had some nice deals with Goodyear. He had a credit, like he didn't have shoes when. So the boots I got now, he actually got for me because he already had work shoes. So he had a credit for that year. So he's like, hey, you want us to go? I'm like, yeah. So the boots I got now are the boots he got me I don't know. It's probably been 3 years ago now.
So I still got the boots that I had when I worked the job, but I've changed the insoles multiple times.
Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with that. I think
because the boots are still great. I mean, they don't leak water. I mean, they're waterproof.
Yeah. But that's uninteresting. The most interesting thing right now we got going on is the beta of the world. Marvel versus DC. I would have wore a Marvel shirt or Marvel. I think I'm more of a Marvel fan than a DC fan, but it kind of goes either way. I have my goods and I have my bads. So it's again, that's why it's a debate. You take the good with the bad. You take the, just the people. You know what I mean?
Sometimes maybe good.
Yeah,
sometimes maybe shit.
So, but if I had to really say one or the other, I would lean heavily probably towards Marvel, like a 60-40 towards Marvel.
Well, I know Marvel's younger than DC. Only by a few years.
Yes and no. Yes and no. Well, so DC started first in 1934, but they were like the Detective Comics, or it was called. It's called something. It wasn't DC Comics. It was called something else. But that was in 1934. But Marvel was Timely Comics in 1939. But here's the catch. Marvel produced an actual people earlier. DC didn't actually do their first superhero till 1938. So I think Marvel, even though it wasn't Marvel, Timely Comics put out characters.
Right.
But it wasn't officially Marvel until like 1961. So it's like, well, who really came first? Like, just because they made comic books,
Han Solo shot first,
doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that they were doing superhero books. If their first superhero book was in 1938, I don't know. It's like, which one is which one?
Right.
So
the chicken or the egg?
Yeah. But again, when they were putting out characters, like, you can think of the first Superman comic book, like, that's all you really know. Like, I don't think Batman was out back then.
No.
I don't think obviously,
Do you know how expensive that comic book is?
I'm pretty sure it's up in the millions.
Yes.
Did you watch the King Collectibles?
Yes, but I don't remember a whole lot of it.
I want to say that one of those last episodes, they were looking for like that number one comic or whatever.
Right.
And that's kind of how you get some of that from. You watch those collectible shows where they're looking for these rare cards, these rare comic books. I mean, it's like, man, like, these things are old and they're expensive. It's like, if you knew what you knew now, all the stuff that I would have had, like Marvel cards, like Chris had a ton of comic books, and I mean, he started collecting again, but it's newer stuff. That stuff doesn't hold any value as much as it did the stuff back in the 80s. Granted, it would be 20 years even if he was doing it in the 80s.
Right.
But still, to have something that old, because it'd probably be worth a pretty good penny. If I had to assume, if I was an assuming guy, I would think it would be.
You know what happens when you assume,
yeah,
don't you?
Make an ass out of you and me.
Yeah.
But that's why I try not to if I can help it. But Timely Comics, they were putting out Human Torch, Namor, but those were just, they were just putting out characters. They weren't actually have all these teams or any stuff like that, because the very first Fantastic Four comic book, which was Human Torch, was 1961. So that's a big gap, but that was a team, and that was like Marvel putting out characters.
Right.
It was Marvel then. So, it is what it is, kind of thing. But the characters is what really gets me. Like Batman, Iron Man, Superman, and then who would you have for Marvel? It's Superman's equal. That,
Entry.
Yeah. So stuff like that. And no one person. It's like what? Having a Snickers and a Nutrageous. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, all right, they both look good. One tastes a little better.
Right.
But it's still the same product.
It's basically Mounds Almond Joy.
Yeah. There you go. Mounds Almond. There you go. That's a good one. But I think that overall, it gives you something to, discuss. It gives you good topics to talk about. Because whereas I'd say, man, Batman is the best comic book hero ever. You'd be like,
yeah. Don't get me wrong. I like Batman. I have a lot of Batman merch.
Yeah.
But I can't say he's the best.
Yeah. Out of like all the superheroes, I think people like.
And they're still constantly coming up with new people.
They do come up with new people, but I feel like they stretch it so much. It's like, well, I've kind of seen that. Like, or it's like you just retcon Joe Blow over here, and now you just gave him a fancier suit or something.
Well, it's like you had Johnny Storm that had fire, and then you created Iceman.
Yeah.
The only thing you did was reverse the power.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's that's oh God, you know, who I'm thinking of Storm. So again, you have like all your lightning characters, right? You got like Storm, but then you got
Thor.
Yeah, you got Thor. You got all these people that do kind of the same stuff, but then they, you gender roll
Shockwave.
Shockwave was DC.
He's DC.
Yeah, he's DC because I was going to say Black Lightning, but I'm pretty sure Black Lightning
DC.
and Static Shock are all DC. Yeah. So, but again, it gives you the same kind of character building where you can be like, oh, you know what? I do like that guy, and I do like these people. Because, like, you might like all the flying people. Like, I like speedsters. Like, again, I wouldn't say he's a one-stop shop kind of character, but the Flash is awesome. He runs really fast, but he's got his what is that 1 million punch thing, where he runs around the world and then like punches him in the face. He did it in the Flash TV series.
He also did it on.
Did you do it in Doomsday?
What was the name of the game we used to play all the time?
Oh, Injustice.
Yeah,
it was like one of his finishers.
Yeah, that was one of his finishers.
But that, yeah, obviously he can run so fast he can travel back in time. Right. But then like all his bad guys are also speedsters. I mean, you got Grodd,
Boomerang, and
yeah, but some of those are like really like they can beat the Flash. They show him like losing to these guys, but
because he gets cocky.
Yeah, he does. But but character wise, like he's like one of my go-to. Like if I had to pick somebody like I would want to be in DC, I think the Flash or like Green Lantern would be like my top pick. I think Green Lantern's just cool. Like even though he's got his willpower, I like his
John Stewart.
No. Hal Jordan is the ultimate Green Lantern.
You think so?
I know so.
I like John Stewart.
You might like him, but what do you like about him?
I like him as
I don't know. I think Hal he was the ultimate Green Lantern. Like
Well, I think he is like the most powerful one, right?
Yeah, I think between him and Kyle Rayner, like they were both able to wield like every ring on the spectrum, like the emotional spectrum.
Right.
But I don't know. There's just something about maybe creating stuff out of your imagination from this sweet little ring or whatever. I don't know. He was just always a cool character.
What would you make?
I really don't know. A big ass house. I don't know. I don't know. Like that's the first thing.
But then eventually that house is going to fall down when you have to repower your ring. Then you got to rebuild it again.
But you just touch it though. None of his constructs like really go away like when he charges it. Like, but you would know better. You would know your powers. Boop, ring's charged.
Well, what happens when you got to take your lantern back to the planet to Oa and get it charged?
We're put some sticks up.
You gonna just bring your house with you? You gonna put rockets on it and fly it there?
There you go. You just drag it behind you.
Yeah. Okay. That would be.
Who's one of your top DC characters?
Batman is my favorite.
Yeah, it's your favorite, and you got a lot of stuff.
Than Batman. Darkseid is my favorite villain.
He's just a beast.
Darkseid is
dude's an animal.
He's an animal. He don't care.
Yeah.
It's his way or no way.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to deal with it. Yeah. Or you're gonna have to find a way to kill him.
You're gonna have to find and I still don't think they've actually killed him like in any
other comic.
Any episodes, any movies, any comics. I don't think they've like obviously beat him and damaged him in certain ways, but actually like killing him, I don't think they can. I was about to say it's kind of like a Thanos deal, but you see what happened to him? He just got snapped away into existence.
Should have went for the head.
So I don't know, but yeah, he's an animal, dude. Like if I had, I think I'm going with you on the same boat there. If I had to pick like a top villain, You know what? I take that back. He's good, but I think, and this is probably like a shot in the dark, but Scarecrow is really cool. He has toxins, his fear gas.
He is cool as long as you're not dealing with a superhuman.
Not necessarily, because so in Injustice, Joker ended up poisoning Superman to kill Lois with toxins from Scarecrow, and that basically was like the downfall of Superman and like the whole Injustice story. Like that's the whole reason why he took Lois into space, because he thought, I guess it was like Joker and had a bomb on him or something,
right?
And he killed Lois and her baby.
Ooh,
she was pregnant.
That's great.
So that whole scenario right there, like having that capability to cripple Superman or any like top tier metahuman or any Marvel person.
Like it happened to Superman once. You think it's going to happen to him again?
Absolutely. I mean, maybe not, but once is all you need. But he turned bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, did he go kill Scarecrow? No, but Scarecrow was still alive and still a bad guy. So it's like, hey, now you just work for the guy that, that killed his wife.
A good way to torture somebody.
Yeah.
Just make them relive their worst nightmares over and over and over again.
I mean, that's okay. So take Batman for example. Obviously, he's got neurotoxins and whatever and yada yada. And but again, Scarecrow was smart. He's a doctor. He's going to find a way to revamp what he did.
Right.
Yeah. So I think would be a cool underdog for like a villain DC or DC villain. I think he'd be a really good underdog. In my opinion, my personal opinion.
Yeah, mine's still gonna be Darkseid. He's just like I say, he's a beast, man. He can take out basically anybody.
Yeah, his Omega beams. I mean,
those are crazy.
Brute strength.
He can make them go in whatever direction he wants. That's crazy.
And they normally like kill, like it's like instant kill. Like I know, obviously they downplayed in the comics or in some of the shows or whatever, but yeah, they're like instant kills. So I agree with you there.
Yeah, but if I had to pick another bad guy,
go with Marvel. Well, who's so? Because you can't get no. I don't think you get no better than Darkseid. Right. Marvel, I feel like, just has a more vast array of people and villains than DC does.
Yeah, DC keeps building around the same characters over and over and over and revamping over and over and over, when they should be trying to branch out and bring more people in or new blood in. But like it's one of those things too. It's like we grew up on the OG superheroes, and when you try to bring in somebody new, you're just like, I don't really care about.
Or I've seen that. Yeah. I've seen that. So Marvel wise, who would be a good villain that's not Thanos? That's not Thanos. He got snapped away. Even though again he's up there in the villains. He does a lot of stuff. You got the King Thanos stuff in the comic books where he basically Hulk was his lapdog.
Right.
Cosmic Ghost Rider maybe was working for him. So not Thanos. I feel like that's another like easy gimme. Like, so not Thanos.
Sandman.
Sandman? Okay. I'm listening.
They could easily kill anybody.
Yeah, but what about when it rains? What about when Storm comes there and just washes them away? Damn it. Yeah.
I guess he would be screwed at that point.
Yeah, Storm. Iceman can freeze him. Iceman's an Omega level mutant. Those are just two X-Men. That's probably, I'm at the bare minimum.
Johnny Storm could hit him and turn him into glass.
Yeah. And then what? Then you got Glass Man.
Yeah. Well,
then what's he going to do?
He's going to be a statue.
Yeah. So
I don't know. Who else would I like as a villain for Marvel? It's always been Thanos. Thanos has just been my go-to.
Yeah.
When Josh Brolin played him, it was absolutely amazing, dude.
He did a great job bringing him to the movie screen.
Yeah.
Because again, you read about him, you see him and stuff, but then seeing it live action, it just completely like turns your brain up to 10. It's like, man.
Yeah. Like this dude's badass.
That's the character I wanted him to play.
Yeah.
Like you see him, it's kind of like Robert Downey with Iron Man. Robert Downey is Tony Stark. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like there's no way around it. Michael Keaton is Batman.
Robert Downey was on a podcast several years ago, and the guy told him, he was like, "You can't retire."
Yeah, because Marvel's going to crumble.
Yeah, he said they'll make 10 shitty movies and they'll bring you back. Yeah. And it's been almost 10 movies since he fucking died, and they brought him back.
Yeah. I mean, I was a little upset about that. I was a little upset that they brought him back and not use the guy from Oppenheimer, that Killian, or Pinky Blinders guy. Yeah. I always want to say Ian McKellen, but that's freaking big-eared Magneto. Yeah. But it's something Ian whatever. Either way, see Oppenheimer or see Pinky Blinders, the main guy in that's the guy I'm talking about. Every time I Google his name, it's like, oh yeah, that's his name. Right. But then I always forget it because it's like, it's almost easy enough to remember, but it's not, because it's like a short first name and then a long last name.
But they're going to use basically the storyline of he was adopted. Right?
That's what I keep hearing. I don't know. There's so many rumors on what he's going to do or what storyline they're going to go off, but that's the biggest rumor you hear right now is that they play back when he went back and met his dad, and he was surprised when he was like, oh, you know, Anthony Stark was like, yeah, my wife's pregnant. He's like, wait a minute. But you don't catch that or notice it because we were just watching the movie. Right. You know, until you go look at these little Easter eggs and people's fan theories and conspiracy theories, they just kind of start twisting everything. So I don't know if it is a real thing in the comics, but if that's the storyline to go with, then, you know, I don't know.
Either way it goes, he's coming from another planet, another timeline.
Yeah. But again, so give me your villain if not Thanos, or you don't know offhand. I got one. I got it. Again,
you give me one.
He's still OP. Apocalypse, Mr. Sinister. Those two. I mean, Mr. Sinister almost.
Mr. Sinister is like OP too.
Yeah, he's OP too. I would say he can't die, but for some reason, you know, Cyclops can harm him with his optic blast or whatever. Right. So, but I think he's cool. Again, the whole genetic mutation. Again, you almost think he's trying to like cure people, but he's really just trying to
he's weasel his way in.
Yeah, he's trying to weasel his way in. He's trying to make more mutants, that way the human race can just be obliterated pretty much. Right. But see, Apocalypse had like, I would say the Thanos complex, but it's kind of like either or whatever. Like, he just wants to make the world a better place.
So he's doing like all the wrong things for all the right reasons.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And it's like, you know what? He might have a point. Yeah. He might be onto something.
And that 50-50 lottery that he's talking about, just hopefully I'm on the living side and not the dying side.
You know, but Charles is like, no, like, let's go beat him. It's like, how? It's like, no, I don't know. Yeah, like, he's the oldest mutant that's ever lived. But I don't know. I just like Marvel. I think there's more story building. There's more. Again, you got your team. Again, you just don't have the Justice
All of
League.
The characters are interesting. All of them. All of them have great backstories. My other villain will be Magneto.
Yes, there you go. Yeah. I was about to say, like
pretty much instantly kill people too.
Yeah, like dude, like in the comics, like he like rotated the Earth like a different way, or like got it off its axis. Yeah, and like that's when Cyclops killed him. So in the comic books, like somebody killed Professor X, and then Magneto like lost it, turned the world basically upside down. There was storms, like oceans just colliding everywhere. I mean,
it was pure chaos.
Yeah, things were flooding. You know, he was upset. Yeah. You know, so he fixed it, but like all the people he killed, like the X-Men were like, you've gone way too far. Right. Like Cyclops, like execution style, like he was like, Magneto was like looking up at him, like he was down on his knees and he was like,
done.
And all dude just dust. I was like,
I hadn't read that comic.
I was like, that's cold. I'd have to look it up to see. It's one of those newer storylines. Yeah.
I don't read a whole lot of like the newer stuff. Like I read a bunch of like the older stuff growing up. You know, I got into. That's kind of what like helped me learn to read was like comic books and stuff. Yeah. But I mean, I read some of the. I'm not like a nerd about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, I really do like it. Yeah. And I do do a deep dive sometime on certain characters when I'm in the mood for it.
Well, these guys right here.
These are actually older editions. I got these like 10 years ago.
Some Marvel encyclopedias.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a DC one too?
Yeah, I got a DC one too.
Oh, sick. But yeah, these would be a good addition to anybody that, again, loves Marvel, loves DC.
It's not going to have like the Noir 52 and stuff like that
still
in it.
But these would be classic go-to, man, for, again, to get your backstories, to get just more knowledgeable in the characters, man.
Yeah.
Like, those are really good. And just to have, just, like I said, for Avery, like, he loves comic books. He loves, again, Marvel and DC. Like, I think that's something that he would be interested in to read, to look at. I mean, the artwork's awesome.
The artwork in those are really good. If you want some like tattoo ideas, you most definitely get them out of those books.
And I wouldn't say I'm a nerd per se, but I feel like I'm knowledgeable in, I guess that's the aspects I say that I want to be knowledgeable in. Yeah. But when it comes to Marvel and DC, like I do my research. Like I watch the shows. Like I look in the backstories. You know, I don't read the comics, but I'll skim through some of the ones that I like. Like I think Daredevil's a cool character, but I only know the stuff about Daredevil from, again, the movies, some of the comic books, him in TV shows.
Yeah, basically the comic books that he shows up in, not Daredevil comic books.
Yeah. But watching those characters like be brought to life on screen helped me like you know what, like I want to look into that. So that I think that's kind of where I fall into, like I said, not necessarily a nerdy category, but try to like help myself have good conversations about it, because I mean it's one of the most talked about things like to this day, and we're almost in our 40s, and we're still. You too.
I'm 28.
Yeah, 38. So, but it's still good to talk about. I mean, it's just something that people can bond over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and them making movies just makes it even more. Again, it's a bonding thing for me and Avery, because he's getting into it. He loves it, so it makes me wanna give my knowledge to him. Pass down the know-hows and the whatnots of.
I got Marvel cards.
Really?
In the pack.
Oh man.
They're in their packs. In the pack, still in the cellophane. First 3 editions.
Dude, you might have some money.
I might, but I don't want to.
Flare? Are they what? The flare?
Dude, I'd have to go upstairs and grab them, but like I don't.
Open them up.
I don't want to.
You should.
Yeah, well, who's collecting Marvel cards now?
Nobody.
Everybody's in like Pokemon, like the biggest thing right now.
It still is the biggest thing, even though it's, I don't know, they've gotten so wonky about it. The original ones, they come out, the original 150s, they were 151s, they were cool. Yeah.
Like this stuff that they're coming out with now, they look like armchairs or poops or whatever. It's stupid.
But if you had to put Iron Man against Batman.
Iron Man.
You think, even with prep time. Batman gets 2 hours of prep time. You say you give
Iron Man gets 2 hours of prep time.
You say give Batman 2 hours of prep time, he'll beat anybody. You take Iron Man over Batman.
While they're fighting, if Iron Man notices something, he can say, "Jarvis, make this. Ship it to me. Send it to me.
Ship it to me."
Yeah.
He'll call Friday.
Amazon Prime it.
He'll call Friday, and she'll just blast it down.
Yeah, that's kind of like an unfair fight. Like he has the nanobots that he can make into almost anything he wants to make it into, and Batman just has the one iron suit. Once that one iron suit's destroyed, all he has is his regular suit.
Yeah, but he does have a God Killer suit. He used it for Doomsday. Or Darkseid. And
Iron Man has the Hulk Buster.
He does. He does.
And was Iron Man 3, he had like 300,000 suits.
Yeah. I mean, but Batman beat Superman. He almost killed him.
With kryptonite.
Yeah, I mean, hey. He had some prep time.
Yeah, you're right. That's one of those. That's going to be a hard fought debate either way it goes.
I feel like Batman over Iron Man, because if Iron Man without his suit, he's just Tony Stark.
You're right.
Batman without his suit is Bruce Wayne that knows how to do like 30,000 moves of karate.
He was trained by Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah. He's literally a ninja if he's not Batman. So it's only going to take one EMP. It's going to take one EMP. That's all needs to happen. Yeah. One EMP needs to go off. Iron Man's done. Started the fight.
Right.
Shut the whole city down. Batman's in night vision. Pat, pat.
You got
Batarang. 20 seconds.
Would that take down the arc reactor though?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
That is a good question. I don't know. I mean, it's electromagnetic. Well, they're not the newer one though, right? I don't know. That newer one he's got. Well, eventually he ends up getting it taken out.
Yeah, he gets it taken out.
Gets it but it's still his suit. Nanobots, EMP. I don't think you're.
There's all falling off of him.
Yeah. His suit melts away, and he's like, "Wait a minute, there's Batman."
Yeah,
I don't know.
And before Friday can send him a new one.
Oh yeah, he's
Batman's already got his hands on him.
Dude's knocked out. Battering.
Well, I was originally going to pick Batman because he is my favorite hero, but I wanted to go. I wanted to go Marvel because I didn't want to go Marvel, and then you go.
Oh no, I felt like I would have went Batman regardless. I mean, I think realistically he'd have pulled it off. So another good one, Superman and the Hulk. Have you ever seen the animated videos that people put out of those? Like where they're fighting, like it's an animated. It's like somebody creates it, but like they're going through like these little fights or whatever, like through this whole thing. I want to say Iron Man was in on that too, with the Hulk fighting Superman like towards the end. They did one like that. They did one with Goku and Superman. But
I've seen some of those. I've seen some of the anime ones. Yeah.
Well, there's one of those with Superman and the Hulk.
I hadn't seen that.
I'll go first. I'm going with the Hulk.
He can regenerate. Well, I guess Superman can too, technically.
He can regenerate, but the madder he gets, the stronger he gets.
So he doesn't have a limit when Superman does.
I don't know though. I mean, because now let me play the other side. As long as there's yellow sun, Superman can be strong. I mean, the Hulk's been knocked out before several times.
There was a comic I read where he got put into like an alternate universe.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if he yelled or if he did his Hulk smash clap, and it opened a rift and he came back to Earth.
Oh wow. I ain't seen that.
And I've also read the comic book where him and Juggernaut were fighting.
And see, I still feel like that would be a Hulk win. I know Juggernaut's got like, I think it's like one of those unstoppable forces meet an immovable object type deal. But it's still...
It creates a black hole.
It's still going to be the Hulk. It has to be.
Even against Wolverine.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, he ripped Wolverine in half.
Yeah.
And like tossed his body like out in the like
What
Canadian
about Deadpool?
river.
He can't die. And he can regrow shit.
I mean, I think there's a limit to that. I guess as long as there's a cell that you're going to grow back. But I think there should be a limit to that, but then that defeats the purpose of being immortal. I mean, you can't die. I mean, but Wolverine got adamantium poison him and he died. That was the dumbest thing. But regardless, I digress. I would go with Hulk, not Smart Hulk, not the Gray Hulk, not these other versions of Hulk.
World War Hulk or Rage Hulk?
I just think just Hulk, because Rage Hulk and World War Hulk or World Breaker Hulk, I think they are on different levels, but World Breaker Hulk I think had more awareness of like what he was doing, whereas just Hulk, like in the beginnings, like there was no reasoning.
It was just rage.
Yeah, it was just all, hey, you're hurting me, I'm going to hurt you. I think the original just Hulk demolishes
like a rabid
Superman.
Dog. I'm gonna kill everything that moves.
I think he's going to demolish Superman.
It would be a really good fight to see. I mean, I'm going to have to go Hulk too because I like Hulk over Superman. Superman could do so much more if he didn't hold back, but I don't see him not holding back because he never wants to hurt anybody.
Yeah. And that's a weakness.
Yeah.
So even with his laser vision, ice breath, whatever, I mean, he's strong, and ice breath and heat vision, and what else you got? I mean, He can thunderclaps, I guess.
He's fast.
So is Hulk. That's what I'm saying. I think it's
Hulk can't fly.
He can jump really high. So well, again, if I feel like if Superman tried to like maybe take him up to space, one, Hulk's huge.
Yeah.
He also grows as he gets angrier and stronger. So he's gonna be massive. He's not gonna be able to hold him. I mean, Hulk elbow to the forehead. You know, now they're falling back to earth. You know, so I don't see it. I think Hulk comes out number 1. I really do.
He's the strongest Avenger.
That's a movie reference, by the way.
Yeah. Hulk is. I mean, he's an awesome character.
And then this one to me is also, I wouldn't say it's a toss up because I only read this because I'm into some Flash stuff, but I like speedsters. So DC has the Flash.
It's Flash.
Marvel has Quicksilver.
It's Flash. Has Quicksilver ever went back in time? Because he ran so fast.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't think he's been, as a speedster, been explored as much. I think he's one of those, again, cool, fast characters to see, but he's just a cool side character.
But it's one of those too, like in the movies, they didn't make him and Wanda Magneto's children.
Yeah.
Which I disagreed with.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, that whole, you talking about in the Avenger movies, right?
Yeah.
Not in the X-Men movies?
Right.
Well, Wanda wasn't even there. But yeah, so I will get back to that. So in the X-Men movies, now they did kind of go, you know, and kind of say that he was like a Maximoff or whatever. But people love the way he looked. You know, the silver, like, flat hair and the silver jacket and the goggles. I thought that was a little cheesy looking for Quicksilver. But again, they went this like little younger route. I'd like to seen a more
mature
aged guy. Right. That would have been, mature and not so goofy. I think.
Which one did you like? The one in the X-Men movie?
No, I'd have took the Avengers. Even though he was still like, he was like cocky and kind of funny sometimes. Right. But I'd have took him over. But they still made him look weird. He didn't have like a suit. He just had a Under Armour t-shirt on, gray Under Armour t-shirt.
And then they killed him off as Quicksilver and then bring him back as Kraven.
Oh yeah, that was trash.
And I was just like, don't get me wrong. I know all of these movies are supposed to be on different planets or different Earths or different timelines, but how many times can you reuse the same character like Chris Evans?
Yeah.
How many times they reused him?
Just twice. He was Johnny Storm. And here. Has he been another person?
I could have swore he was somebody else.
No. He's just Captain America. Yeah, just Captain America and Johnny Storm. But how are you the fastest person on the planet, allegedly, saying Quicksilver, but died by helicopter bullets?
That's what got me.
That was like, really?
Yeah, I was just like in the X-Men movie, you seen like they were shooting bullets and he was just like, yeah. And he was just moving them out of the way. And then in the Avengers, he's just he
just dies. Yeah,
didn't see that coming.
Man's got sweet.
He even had like a bad
cheese.
a bad end line.
Yeah, the man turned into Swiss cheese.
I was like,
wait a minute.
Oh man,
that was terrible.
Yeah.
On Marvel's part, there they dropped the ball.
Yeah.
But Flash, I mean, again,
he's not even the fastest one.
So Wally West is the fastest Flash.
I thought it was his granddaughter was the fastest.
Mm-mm. It's Wally. Wally West is the fastest Flash. And when he gets the Mobius chair, and then he's like kind of like the Blue Flash or whatever.
Yeah.
And like he learns all the secrets to the universe and yada yada yada. But yeah, Wally is the fastest.
That's in Young Avengers, right?
No. It's past Young Avengers. But because he like dies and also comes back, or Barry dies and comes back. One of the two happens, but he ends up in this Mobius chair. But again, this Blue Flash that he doesn't turn into that until this whole Mobius chair stuff and like accesses just more stuff about the Speed Force. And same thing, he becomes more knowledgeable of his powers and more aware that makes him access Speed Force better.
Is Flash Gordon the first speedster?
Yeah. You talking about Jay?
Yeah.
With the brim.
That's Flash Gordon, right?
I don't think it's Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon he was just a dude. He from an old TV series. Like either he got trapped in space or he got abducted or something.
Right.
But he had like this cool jacket and a red shirt on. But I want to say,
didn't he have a helmet with lightning bolts on it too?
I don't think Flash Gordon did. I could be mistaken.
Am I mixing him up with like some kind of old school TV show that me and my dad used to watch? I can't remember.
Maybe, but the Jay Garrett Flash, I don't think it was Flash Gordon, but he does have the helmet with the wings on it, with the gold wings. But yeah, Flash
I could have swore I remember watching an old TV show with my dad, and there was somebody with a silver helmet with the gold lightning bolts. And I mean,
there was an old Flash TV show,
right?
And an old Captain America. Yeah, like, there were old shows.
Yeah, because I remember Wonder Woman. Dude, me and him used to love watching Batman and Robin or Green Hornet.
We didn't watch Green Hornet, but we watched Batman and Robin, and we watched Wonder Woman, spin around, and the Hulk. I had to watch.
Kapow! Pop!
Bill Baxley, and then once he turned into Lou Ferrigno, but then at the end when you see Lou Ferrigno run, and you could tell he had like the little green booties on his feet, and it was just like, really? Yeah. But again, back in the day, you didn't care. You didn't care.
No.
But it was just so funny, like watching.
Well, you gotta think like back then, like that was new stuff. Like nobody had ever seen anything like that.
We were amazed.
And like what we have now. If we would have watched it back then, man, it would have completely blew our mind.
Yeah, well, I was about to say, I think it would have ruined us, though. Like, if we would have watched what we were watching then now, we probably would have turned it. I think we would have, like, if we would, like, now, us right now, you put on, like, these old Green Hornet or Batman show with the Riddler looking all janky, or Bill Baxby turning into Lou Ferrigno, Hulk, I would be like, what is this?
Yeah, what is this shit?
Like, not knowing, like, just looking at it, I'm like, what is this?
But I'm saying, like, what if back then we had what we have now?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah,
dude, you would have swore up and down that these people were real.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But again, we didn't.
Right.
So that's why we have to enjoy it now. But getting back, Flash actually traveled so fast, he ended up in the Marvel Universe.
What comic book is this?
I don't know the comic book, but he ended up and
some kind of crossover they did.
Yeah, it was a crossover, and he ended up and they did like this. There was this race going on, whatever. Well, obviously he won, And again, they labeled him as the fastest man alive in the Marvel comic book. That's what's so crazy. It was just one of these crossovers, and it's like, man, the Flash is really fastest. He's the best. But again, I'm just drawn to the Flash for whatever reason. I think again, I won't say limitless, but again, being a speedster, being able to phase through walls, being able to travel back in time, that stuff is cool. I mean, he messes a lot of stuff up, creating alternate timelines.
Right.
But that's just part of it, You, Ben Parker, great power comes with great responsibility. So, but yeah. But you're 100% going with the Flash.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's understandable.
that's. I think that's just too easy.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Like when I thought about it, and then saying it out loud, it's like that's a no-brainer. Like if you pick Quicksilver, you're like just a diehard Marvel fan.
What if you did Hulk versus Darkseid?
Ooh, Hulk versus Darkseid?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, cause I don't know. I don't know the full extent of Hulk's power, but same way, even
like I said, it seems limitless.
Yeah, but even Darkseid's like Omega beams or something like that, I don't think they're gonna not phase Hulk. I think they'll hurt, but I think they're two OP characters. It's gonna just be whoever gets lucky, maybe.
Right.
Something crazy would have to happen. Like that would just have to be a setup. Because again, I still feel like Hulk's rage outbeats anybody. But he, like I said, Silver Surfer's knocked him out. Hell, Spider-Man's beat him.
Or
Spider-Man
is so downplayed in his movies and comic books.
Yep. He is like one of some of the strongest like characters. Like he's up there. Like I don't know. Again, another little fan video thing where Captain America or Black Panther was like struggling like when he was fighting Bucky.
Yeah.
But then in Civil War, where Spider-Man was fighting Bucky and Falcon, and then like he like just stops his hand and was like, oh yeah, okay, and then and Bucky's like, wait a minute, dude, you're just a kid. Yeah, I think his strength is definitely downplayed a lot. But he's beat the Hulk though. But again, it's the comics. They're writing the story. Of course, you want to see an underdog win. So I thought it was a little interesting to see. But the new I don't even know what it's called. A Brand New Day, the new Spider-Man movie. I think it's going to be. I'm just reading like the stuff about the characters involved, like the whole possibly like Sinister Six type stuff. Again,
yeah, but they've been teasing that for years, and they never give it to us.
I know, but this seems like it's starting to be there. The dude that was playing Scorpion's coming back. That was at the end of the Homecoming movie. You know, he was locked up, but then Michael Keaton's Vulture, they ran into each other in prison. So you got them two. You got the Venom symbiote in there. So you got three.
Right.
Rhino already showed up.
Yep.
So from Craven,
they're going to use the new Rhino guy.
I hope
not the one in the stupid suit, right?
I would rather see the newer guy, than
somebody in a suit.
Yeah, somebody in a mechanical suit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I don't mind. Was it Paul Giamatti or whatever? He would be an absolutely terrible choice. I'm glad that it was only a cutscene of him being the Rhino. Now, Craven's Rhino also kind of dumb, but I'd rather see again like a person or type deal and not a mechanical suit.
Right.
I think that's a little much because it was huge. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you said, the Vulture's already gonna be in a suit.
Yep.
Scorpion's gonna be in a suit.
Yep.
Who's they gonna get to play Shocker?
Well, so technically, you already had a Shocker, and they killed him already. Remember?
Jamie Foxx.
No, the other guy with the gap teeth. You know, he had the gauntlets on. That was supposed to be like the Shocker, like in that Jamie Foxx only come back for this multiverse part.
Right.
But in the very first Homecoming movie, when the guys were stealing the parts, the dude got the gloves.
Yeah.
The black dude with the gap teeth.
Yeah.
He's like always a bad guy and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I have no idea what his name is.
I don't either, but I know who you're talking about.
But he got the gauntlets and he was supposed to be like the Shocker. But I think I want to say he got killed. I want to say he died.
Who else are they going to bring in?
I mean, Dr. Octopus is supposed to be there.
They hadn't brought back a new one of those in this, have they?
No, you've only seen the older version.
Yeah.
So you still got him. And then again, if you brought Chameleon from the Craven series,
right?
Chameleon was in there, and I'm still waiting to see a good Green Goblin or Hobgoblin. Allegedly, Ted.
I've seen
Ned.
that. Yeah,
Ned is Hobgoblin.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But if you look it up, it is like one of those facts. Like he does become Hobgoblin. So I don't know. I don't see the dude playing Ned being Hobgoblin.
He has lost some weight.
He has, but not enough to be to portray.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's nothing against him, but to portray a comic book, and again, I don't want to say comic book accurate, but a dude, I don't think you want to see Ned flying on a hoverboard,
right?
And like,
Yeah.
What's going on? You know what I mean? I can see it in my head, but the comment I said in my head was like, probably wasn't the most savory of comment. It wasn't bad, but it's like, Pillsbury Doughboys flying around. Like, what is going? You know what I mean? Like, he's just a big dude.
When did Patrick Starr show up?
Yeah, he's just a big dude on a hoverboard. So
yeah, you're right. Because I mean, like in most of the comics, like he's an old bony guy.
Yeah.
Well, not old. He's just like a
he's just a skinnier, tall, lanky guy that hates almost everybody. So I don't know, man.
How would they turn him? Well, at the end of the last Spider-Man,
nobody knows him.
At the end of the last Spider-Man, everybody forgot who he was.
They forgot who Peter Parker was.
Right.
They still know who Spider-Man is. They just don't know who Peter Parker is. So they're not friends anymore.
Right.
So I don't know. It's just like Harry Osborn and Peter Parker are friends for a while. Even when, again, Harry knows who Spider-Man is, but Peter Parker don't yet. But then, obviously, through the comics and through the they find out whoever, and then it's like, oh no. But they still remain some type of like love-hate relationship through the series. Same way with Norman, same way. So
same thing with Eddie Brock.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things. But how they're going to turn that around, I don't know, man. That's a big.
He almost has a Superman complex too, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to hurt or kill anybody, but he wants to save everybody. But he wants them to stop being bad. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's understandable. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's like if you could just let that little bit
just
go.
A little bit. But he does when he has the Venom suit on, when he has the symbiote on.
Yeah.
He kind of lets loose a little bit.
Yeah, it kind of takes over.
His inner demons come out. So, well, man, you think you ready for some of these sardines?
No.
For our What Are the Odds? I'm not with Justin. He can eat them, but hey, I just can't. But we'll see tonight, though. But I know you said you left off at 1 and 6, but I'm gonna stay with 1 and 6 because I don't want to. I was gonna go higher.
No, you can't go higher than what we left off.
I can do whatever I want. But yes, I'll go 1 and 6. I've had my number for about 2 minutes now.
All right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
You count it down.
3, 2, 1, 4. Got him again, baby.
I was gonna say 5. I knew I should have stuck with 5. And these have been sitting for a week.
How long do you think they've been sitting inside a store?
I don't know.
How long were they sitting inside a warehouse before they made it to the store? Oh, you gotta show them. You gotta show them that.
I can't tilt it over. It's got some juices. Oh, that thing is.
I've got you a clean fork over there. Does it stink?
It don't stink. It don't stink. It don't stink, but dude, look at that.
It's fish.
I know.
At least there's no heads in there.
That's what it looked like. I'm gonna get a good one.
Yeah, that one kind of almost looks like.
I'm gonna get a good one. Oh yeah.
You got it, Dave. You put worse in your mouth.
Let me get some extra mustard sauce in there.
Is it vinegary? You got to explain it to me.
It's super fishy.
Oh.
That's not bad. It's just really, really fishy.
So would you still rather have sushi, just plain sushi?
Oh, 100%.
Oh.
It's all in my gums.
Ooh. You gotta brush your teeth for a week to get it out.
You know one?
I want to try one, yeah.
There you go.
Even though you lost. That does look like a head, don't it?
It does look like a head. That kind of turned me a little bit. It's not horrible. It
ain't gonna focus. All slimy and yellow like. You got bones in it?
I don't think so. I thought I felt one, but it don't matter at this point. I swallowed it. It's really fishy tuna.
I don't get it. It's not bad. Maybe I'm just getting old.
There you go. Then you're going to start turning in liking Spam and mayonnaise.
Baby, I grew up on Spam.
I mean, I did too, but I ain't going to eat it.
But nobody could fry it crispy like my grandma. This really ain't bad.
Maybe it's just me.
Maybe it's just you. Maybe you didn't get a piece I got.
Yeah, go ahead and finish it off.
Nah, I don't think I want no more. I just come off of a 36 or 40-hour fast.
Oh, yeah. There you go. That's good protein for you.
It's not what I wanted to break a fast with, for sure.
Sardines.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Ew, look at the inside.
I know.
Of it.
That's disgusting. Oh. That was gross. Guys, we need some better ideas than sardines.
Or some worse.
Let's go with better. Let's get some good stuff. I want to try something good for a change.
What's the point of playing water? Oh.
I don't know. All right. Well, I guess since the sardines didn't work in my favor, Ed'll have to get us something disgusting next week then.
Look, there's a spine. That's the bony part right there. Looks like a worm. It's a spine.
Guys, till next time, hey, like it, comment, subscribe, help us out. Yeah. We're at 40 subscribers for the past 2 weeks. Need some help.
Yeah, you've got to get out there and push the flesh.
What?
Push the flesh.
I don't know what that means.
It's an old brother word out there. Phrase.
Oh. What he said.
Yeah, do a little politicking.
Oh, yeah. What he said. But until next time, guys. Hey.
Yep.
Peace.
Later.